Hi friends, it's Sam and today I'm going to show you how to make my baked tofu bites. Now this is the only recipe on my blog that I kind of want to say it does taste like chicken. These are kind of like chicken nuggets except so much better because not only are they vegan but they're really easy to make. I'm talking 5 ingredients and bake for 30 minutes. That's it. So easy, amazing results. Now once you make this recipe, you are going to want to use these tofu bites everywhere. I'm talking about serving them by themselves, having them kind of as a snack with maybe some like hot sauce or ketchup as a dip, put them on a salad, put them in a sandwich, in tacos, on pasta, on pizza, on nachos. The options are endless, delicious, everywhere. So let's get to making my baked tofu bites. Alright, this is my kind of recipe, so easy, just 5 ingredients, that's 10. 5 ingredients. To a large bowl, add a 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now that's it, that's the marinade, just those 4 ingredients. So whisk it together and you'll make this kind of brown pasty business. And now we're just gonna have to add the tofu. So my recipe calls for 2 blocks of tofu. If you find that a little bit intimidating, like a lot of tofu, then you're welcome to half the recipe. It'll work exactly the same. But I find that that's never enough tofu for me. I end up eating half of this recipe straight off the baking pan. So yeah, I want the 2 block tofu business. So I'm just going to open the packages and drain the extra water off of the tofu. Now take 1 block of tofu at a time, and all you need to do is pinch the tofu and break off kind of large chunks. I really like this method because it gives kind of an organic shape to the tofu, unlike, cutting it into cubes. And you'll get some pieces that are a bit more crispy and some pieces that are a bit chewy, and so I love the variation of texture as well. So you're just gonna break off chunks and toss them right into the marinade mixture. Now every time I post a video where I don't press the tofu, I inevitably get comments saying, why don't you press the tofu? So I'll tell you, not all recipes need to have the tofu pressed. It can be great for certain recipes, but for this one you don't really need it because the tofu dries out in the oven anyways, which is basically what tofu pressing is. It's just pushing out the extra moisture. So this is gonna dry out in the oven anyways. The marinade is gonna get sucked right in there because we're baking it. So I'm all about keeping my recipes simple and only doing as many steps as needed for the best results. And so you don't need to press the tofu in this recipe. Alright, so both blocks of tofu are chunked into pieces there in the bowl along with the marinade. So now just grab yourself a spoon or a spatula, or you can just go in there directly with your hands if you like, and toss it up until the tofu is evenly coated in that marinade. Lost the tofu piece. Get back in there. Alright, all my tofu pieces are nice and evenly coated. So grab yourself 2 baking trays with parchment paper, and I'm just gonna toss these bits right onto my pans. Every last little bit. And spread that out nice and evenly. You wanna try to get as much air around the tofu pieces as possible so they get nice and chewy and crispy and all sorts of deliciousness. Beautiful. Now I'm just gonna pop these in my oven at 375 and bake for about 30 minutes, stopping to give them a stir halfway through until they are lovely and lightly golden. See you in 30 minutes, or in like half a second your time. They're done, they're done, they're done, they're done, they're done, they're done. Okay, out of the oven. They smell so good. Check it out. Gorgeous. Bites, get on there. Ooh, making a mess. Oh, Chickpea's coming over. She predicts that I will spill some on the floor. Let's see if she's right. Oh yeah, loving it. Smells so good, making me so hungry. You know what, all those tiny little crumbles are almost my favorite part. I love them too. Woo, look at that tofu. So I put a little bowl here. I'm gonna have some Frank's Red Hot with mine. Yeah. And there we go, an enormous platter of tofu bites. Okay, I'm gonna give one a taste. Little dippy dippy. Mmm, so good. No! 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 Oh, Chickpea's coming over. She predicts that I will spill some on the floor. She predicts that I will spill some on the floor.
She predicts that I will spill some on the floor.
Let's see if she's right.
No!
That one's for you, Chickpea. There you go. Don't burn your tongue. She's so happy right now. Was that good? Yeah, I thought so. Lucky dog. Mmm, so good. It's my favorite when such a simple recipe like this can make something so delicious and scrumptious. Mmm, this is just one of those multi-purpose recipes that you can use over and over again. So simple, so delicious. I love it, I make it all the time. Mmm, they're chewy and flavorful and so delicious. I could eat this whole thing. I'm gonna stop eating them. I hope you like this video, and if you do, let me know by leaving a like, and don't forget to subscribe for a brand shiny new fuss-free vegan video every single Wednesday. I'll see you next week. Bon appetit! These are for me, Chickpea. These are kind of like chicken nuggets, but tofu, delicious, 5 ingredients, easy to make, a lot of hand gestures involved, you know.